What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another. Let's do 5 at the backs today. Another 130 foot draft challenge as we start with Lena Hurtig for the bench. We are running out of days, guys, to get this 130. Last night I had shortly after the video went live. I haven't read the comments from yesterday's video, which I'll explain why in a moment. But yeah, Enzo saves me. Last night, shortly after the video, I had 2 people on X and 3 people on Instagram DM me. Their Fiera, whoa, their 130s. And one guy was like, Nep, I've been watching you for days and days and days. I decided to finally switch my console on and give it a shot, and I got it on my second try. And I'm like, oh, come on, man. So hopefully today is the day. Guys, if you're enjoying the content here on the channel and you wouldn't mind dropping a thumbs up, it would be very much appreciated. And of course, if you are new, feel free to subscribe, engage with the content in any way possible, guys. Likes and comments are very welcome. Although, of course, yesterday, once again, I made the cardinal sin, and I knew I shouldn't have done it. I said it before I even read a comment. I made the cardinal sin of not kind of like proofreading comments to figure out what comments I definitely don't want to respond to. I don't mind responding to like the hardball questions or comments or whatever. But yeah, ooh, Schmeichel, nice. Yesterday, there was just one user in particular going out of their way to be a little bit of a pain. And so, oh my God. Yeah, I didn't. I should have just proofread them. Would have removed him. Has Badiashile got left back? No, just sent it back. I will still take him. I know Jordi Alba would have improved on Shaw there, but Badiashile is good for the team. We got a good foundation here. We need some 98s and 99s, mind you. And so yeah, today we'll build this first draft, and then I will take some comments, but I'll kind of like proofread them between the drafts as I'm building. Phenomenal. Has he got left back? Why not? Why not, EA? Why has Gareth Bale not got left back? 99 Bale. I actually got him in my 5 of 10 99s player pick yesterday. I thought that was brilliant from EA, by the way. There's a Nara Dottier. She usually shows up, and she did again today. Yeah, I got Gareth Bale among some others. I've got actually already some of the hyper elite stars. I've got 99 Pele, 99 Ronaldo, 99 Salah, now 99 Bale. I already have basically, not even basically, quite literally, loads of the top players, the top stars. And so I was kind of mostly looking for the Arsenal women, pretty much, the winners cards, because they're the ones that I was missing. And I got a couple of those as well, which was very, very nice. But anyway, oh, hello. We needed a new centre mid as well, and Pirlo goes in. This might be a 1-2-9 to kick things off, guys. Let's pop Vieira onto the bench straight away over Samba. Yeah, listen, as long as we can get a Spanish manager for Carvajal, starting the day, we don't even need a Spanish manager for Carvajal now. We'll just pop Carlos Alberto in there. Starting the day with a big 1-2-9 is very good. And once again, the bench, 2 90s on the bench. If they were just 95s to 98s, I reckon this might have been it, because that starting 11 is unreal. 2 99s, minimum 195, then loads of the sort of like 96 through 98 rated players as well. Bench is a little bit stinky, but a very good draft to start us off, guys. Let's get into attempt number 2. If you want to use the best players in FC25, there's only one sure way to get them. U7buy.com gives some of the best prices around for you to buy Ultimate Team coins. It's fast, safe, and reliable, and if you use code NEP at checkout, you will get 8% off their prices, so check the link in the description. So, a comment from yesterday's video is from Samuel. He says, I agree with you, it's dumb luck what the draft ends up spitting out. That being said, you can statistically bias the formation picks based on how many 98s/99s rated cards that fit into that formation. For example, there may be 6 99 rated right wingers in the game, but only 1 99 rated right mid. By that logic, it would be better to pick formation with wingers. You either get them or you don't, and that's the be all and end all. I absolutely agree with you, generally speaking, which is why for the last like week or two, I've been pretty hard focusing on wide formations. But those 99 wingers, they're just not showing up. That's the problem. Like the 99, well, we're not getting enough 99s. That's just the flat out problem. And I actually think now there are so many 99s. I think so many positions. What are we seeing here? Let's have a look who we've got. So we've got Neve Charles. She was an SBC, so she doesn't actually count. We've got Stanway, who's a CDM. You know, we're only going to talk primary positions here. Stanway, who's a CDM. Emp, who's a left wing. Williamson, who's a centre-back. Van Dijk, who's a centre-back, although he was an objective, doesn't count. Alex Scott, who's a right-back. Farrell Williams, who's a centre-mid. Mbappe, who's a striker. Yamal, who's a right-winger. Pele, who's a cam. Nuno Mensch, who's a left-back. Messi, who's a right-winger. Hansen, who's a right-winger. Ronaldo at striker. Cruyff at cam. Rafinha at left wing. Ronaldo, CR7 Ronaldo at striker. Pullet at cam. Bonmati at centre mid. Dembele at striker. Greenwood at left back. Hampton at goalkeeper. Lucy Bronze as a right back. Chloe Kelly as a left wing. Kira Walsh as a CDM. Ella Toon as a cam. Lauren James as a right wing. Russo as a striker. We're not even through them yet. Clinton as a centre mid. Doué as a left mid. Perlo as a centre mid. Beckenbauer as a centre back. Palmer as a right mid. Bale and Mohamed Salah as right wings. De Bruyne obviously isn't part of it. Griezmann was here. I think he might have been an SBC or an objective. Laurent Blanc was an SBC. Barcola, who's a left wing. And then we go down to the 98s. When I just spit off all of that, it's so noticeable that like left wings and right wings are mostly the players. Loads of cams, loads of DMs, reasonable amount of centre mids, reasonable amount of centre backs and fullbacks. Only one goalkeeper. There's Perlo 99. That's the second time today. That's quite nice. But bottom line is like other than the wingers, I think everything else is pretty even. Like there is a massive lack, I would say, a massive lack of left mids and right mids. I think that's easily agreeable, right? I think there's Doué. What was it? It was like Doué, not Palmer. Doué. There was like 3 or maybe 4, like at most. So we kind of want to avoid the formations with left mids and right mids. However, in spite of that, we seem to take so many wing formations, and those 99 wingers, I mean, some of them we have never seen, literally ever. Some of the 99s that we could have got, like for example, Grace Clinton, she has never shown up, not even once, and that's mad to me because of how many drafts we've done, and you know she's a centre mid. So I think, like, looking at the formation again, specifically, I reckon we could be looking at, like, a 4-2-4, in theory, is the best formation. However, I also think a 4-3-3 of any variation is also top tier. With that being said, we've got ourselves a 95 rated here in draft number 2. Nothing too crazy, but not a bad draft. Another 99. That's back-to-back drafts now with the 99, which is good, but not what we're looking for. So let's get into attempt number 3. All right, guys. As we head into attempt number 3, Michael says, "Hey, did you see the mini minter video based on your 130 draft challenges?" I did not. I'm going to have to go and check that out after this video here today. Love when the YouTubers I watch talk about / refer to each other like a real-life crossover event in my bedroom. Love that. Obviously, absolutely love Simon. I've known Simon for many, many, many years. And I've always really enjoyed his company and really enjoyed spending time with him over the years when I have. And yeah, he's an absolute, he's one of the good guys for Mini Minter. He is absolutely one of the good guys. Let's start with 93 Van Dijk, or why not? Michael carries on to say, "Me and my fiance watch you every night. I enjoy the drafts. She finds your voice great to fall asleep to." It's insane how many people have said that over the years. And I don't know if it's a compliment or not, because Is it a boring voice? It just puts you to sleep. Or is it a soothing voice? See, look. Pick winger formation after winger formation. And we get no 99s in those spots. We pick a right mid, left mid formation. Boom. Cole Palmer. He says, been watching for years. Haven't played FIFA since 21. Still watch every night. Thank you for years of entertainment. Thank you for watching for years of entertainment. I'm actually going to take Del Piero here over Bellingham. Also, change nothing. When I agree with your draft choices and when I don't agree with your draft choices, I enjoy the video. Yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, I knew, as I said at the start of today's video, and I read some comments about it as well, kind of like almost like amplifying what I already knew and what I'd already said at the start. When I don't kind of like proofread the comments, I'm just asking for trouble for myself. I'm just asking for trouble for myself. Right, let's get Collar in there. This is not a bad start to the draft. We've got a 99 and two 97s off the jump. Kessler 93 in there. She's obviously got a much better card, but still, I don't mind taking that. And then Jed Spence in there as well. This is a pretty decent draft so far, to be fair. We do need a better goalkeeper, a better left back, a better right centre back, a better centre mid, a better left cam, a better right cam, and a better left mid. So we only need to change all of the draft. Right, goalkeeper has been switched out, and I'm already positive about this draft now because that was 97 Jerzy Dudek in a really terrible selection of players. And we've got some high rateds here. And we've had a lot of terrible selections of players already, to the point where I'm reasonably hopeful that we'll now pick up a whole bunch of 97s through 99s. Singo is his name-o. He's moved, I believe, to Galatasaray, hasn't he? We'll take Marcos Llorente. He can get into the team here. He goes in there, then swaps with Vieira. Whoa. Then swaps with Del Piero. Then swaps with Cole Palmer. And we have taken out Mario Sané from the team. Not that it matters, because this one isn't going to move anywhere and be good. Just kidding. Maybe it will. 99 Gareth Bale gives us full chem. We can get a little bit extra rating over Lavoisier, which leaves us 2 chem short now, but that's okay. Because we've also got 99 Pirlo. Guys, we now have 3 99s and 3 97s in the starting 11. If these reserves are elite, we're cooking. We're not cooking. We're getting takeout. We're ordering in. Nobody's cooking today. Nobody's cooking today. Yap Stam 91 there. Yap, yap, yap. All right. Well, we get Alphonso Davies for that left-back spot. It is a bit of an upgrade, but it's going to take us to a maximum of a 129 here today. We're not getting anything more than that. We get Francescoli as well as Itishvili to end things off there. Not for the first time, and certainly not for the last. We are once again presented with a draft that is reasonably good, with an absolutely horrific bench. Let's go and get into attempt number 4. All right, then. Into the 4th one for today, guys. What do we say, guys? Do you know what? That was good before. Let's go for that 4-5-1 attaché again. And this time we'll start with Domagojski. You know, Arsenal past and present to sprinkle a little bit of flavour into the draft. Di Maria over there at right wing as a 94. And then King Kai Havertz at striker. Hazard at left mid. We can pop Dawson at cam. Give me that Pirlo again. We've seen him 3 times in 4 drafts. No, wait. We've literally seen him, 3 times in 4 drafts so far, this being the 4th draft. So we've quite literally seen that 99 Pirlo every single draft so far. This is not a fun one, though. This is not a fun one. This is going to need serious investment from the bench and reserves. We're going to need like 7 99s to make this one work. It's not moving nice. Right, there's 99 number 1 from the bench. Good old Hannah Hampton. Hook it up. Look it up. We get Alberto at centre-back over Pinnock, solidifying the 1-2-8 that this probably is going to be. Next up, we get Steph Cat Lee. And she can go in there. Gets the Arsenal link at the moment with Havertz, which is good for the chem. But then James Rodriguez, not very good for us. Dern, he can go up front, but not very good for us. I really, really, really don't want, from this point forwards, any more 99s, please. Because this draft is toast. We're happy to accept the bread. The toast is burnt. And it doesn't have butter on it. We're happy to accept it. Just let it fizzle out. Let it be a 1-2-7. Let it really fizzle out. Yeah, that's more like it. This is what I'm saying, man. 3 picks to go. No. Chloe Kelly. She would actually be quite good for the chemistry on Steph Catley, to be fair, for Chloe Kelly. But never mind. Get Bradley Barker. Oh, it wasn't even the best choice there, but never mind. It really doesn't matter because that draft is bad. Let's get into attempt number 5. All right. For the 5th, we've got the 4-3-3 attaché. Now then, if we could start right, we can't. Insigne, we'll pop him in that left wing spot. If we can start right with a couple of banging strikers, great. Scott McSauce, because he's got left wing, right wing as well, which is phenomenal. And 98 Garincha. That is good. 2 98s to start things off. And 99 Perlo again. This is what I'm talking about. This is more like it. Hooking it up. Guys, hooking it up. Foodie, hooking it up. Just gifting. Gifting. I'm telling you. Look at that for a terrible pick. And we still got 94 Florian Wirtz. We need a left wing, definitely. A cam, potentially. Otherwise, the starting 11 is looking very good right now. Obviously, we're going to need like the odd player here or there that's going to improve it. Do you know what I mean? Don't let this defense be so bad that it's like unrecoverable because this draft is cooking. Benjamin Pavard. This draft is so good. Couldn't even get a 95 plus in the back line. 97 Angeret. Okay, guys. This has a big chance. Even Wirtz can stay in the team, right? 94 rated. It is just Insigne and the back 4 that need to be improved upon. It's not going to be easy, but it is going to be possible. I need 2 centre-backs. I don't mind getting, like, you know, a big centre-mid that also has centre-back. I'm going to take Cafu there. Obviously, he doesn't help, but neither do the centre-backs that I did have there. We get 96 Frida Manum. Only good for the good for that cam spot. Good upgrade though. Again, it's a good upgrade. If this bench comes strong enough, if we could just fix the left wing, right? If the bench then comes strong enough, we could still do it with those 2 centre-backs. We are not fixing anything. Oh, dear. Oh, I really thought he was giving it to me, guys. I really thought it was. It's really not, is it? That was a teaser, that was. It might be. It might be. It might be. Maradona goes in. Over at left wing. Look at that. Front line, insane. Midfield, insane. Goalkeeper and left back, top tier. 5 huge pickups here. 4 huge pickups. We could be there. We get Matt Sells, 94 for the bench. Not impossible. It is not impossible. I don't think... I think 129 is where we're going to be. Because, once again, the bench is disgraceful. It is another 129. Having a 92 Cordoba and a 94 Trent would have been okay if this was full of 96s, 97s. But it's not. That is probably the best first 11 that we've had for a long time. Not as many 99s as we've ever had, but the actual just overall first 11 is very good. But let's get into the 6th and final attempt for today. All right, guys. The final attempt for the day. We are going to take the 4-5-1 flat. Do you know what? We've seen a lot of quality centre mids. We only need one striker in this formation to be high rated, and then we're good. So we'll take that Prinz. I know she's got a high rated card. If we can get that 99 Pirlo again now. See, Williams has got a 99, but again, how often does it pop? But then also, how valuable actually is a 93 on the bench or on the starting 11? I would dare argue that a 93 on the starting 11 is better than a 93 on the bench, for the simple fact of if the rest of the team and bench are like super high rated, Gusens, you're absolutely smashing it. I'll tell you what's not smashing it, no matter whether I took that Williams or not, this draft. This draft is tanking. Get a bit of the swan son bomb right there. We're going to take Courtois right there. Back line's right. So, man, if I had that defensive line in the previous draft, we would have been cooking. We would have been laughing. We would have been enjoying ourselves. But no. Araujo. We instead get... Jesus Christ. This is full-blown trash, isn't it? This is a bad one. This, I shouldn't have even, like, it doesn't matter. The draft would never have recovered, even if I got all 99s from now onwards, but I still shouldn't have taken that Mohamed Salah. We get Noni Madueke 96 in there. This draft's going to be hilarious to build together, because I genuinely think it could be a 1-2-6. This is the single worst draft we have ever had. Maybe Karchawi would have been best there for a left back spot as well. There we go. We got it back again. This is awful as far as a draft goes. Get Noni Mads in over Guti. That's it. That's the best. Oh, it's bad. Guys, that is unbelievable. Genuinely unbelievable. So we are ending with the worst draft, pound for pound, that we have had in months and months and months for today. Guys, thank you as always for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. For now, guys, I'm out. Peace.